What's up, y'all? We're here to talk about Green Day and Mumford and Sons.
The
right
new
now,
Green Day.
Yes, right now we're gonna start on Uno,
Dookie 2.
part of the Green Day's trilogy album they're releasing this year. First off, what do you think of it? You've already listened to everything on there.
Yeah, yeah. This is the best. This is the best Green Day have sounded in a long time to me. It's been really fun hearing them get pretentious and theatrical, you know, just letting them do some different kind of stuff, you know, and that was really cool, you know. I wasn't one of those American Idiot kids like, oh my god, you know.
I
like,
didn't go nuts over it like that, but I do like American Idiot and
like
21st Century Breakdown.
We were already older than those kids, you know. Those were like that next generation of Green Day fan, and we were like, whoa, you don't have to dress like that to listen to these guys, you know. Just 10 years ago, kids were wearing bright colors listening to these guys. Like, what's... It just all of a sudden changed. But yeah, this really brings me back to...
The one thing that, not to interrupt you, but for most diehard or hardcore Green Day fans would notice, they've always had a touring guitar player in their shows, and here recently, since they started making videos for American Idiot, the one I did notice they put, what's his name?
Shit, I don't even know.
Jason White. They put Jason White in a video for...
Yeah, he's the one who doesn't look right next to a ball. He's like,
yeah.
This damn picture's like,
Where's he's like the new guitar player for Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I'm so used to seeing these guys in threes.
Yeah, as a trio. But he's been around for a while, playing their live shows and being in music videos, and it's always kind of bothered me because he's not really a member of Green Day. He's a touring guitar player.
Just a studio guy.
They gave him credit on this album.
Does he work on the other albums?
Nope.
He just does stuff on tour.
He's just a touring guitar player, just like all their horn players and keyboard
well,
players.
if they did he write something on here?
No, it's all Billy Joe writing.
Even some of the music he didn't get to
the
write.
The music is all Billy Joe.
Really? Damn.
Pretty much, he writes them and he comes in there and collaborates with the other two.
I dig this fucking CD. It brings you back to the old ones, the Slappy Hour CD. God, I always fuck that title up. Dookie, it's Dookie 2, really.
It reminds me of...
Not really, it's not Dookie 2.
It reminds me of Nimrod, actually. The aggression in Nimrod.
Yeah, I could agree with Nimrod also. Yeah, like...
Insomniac had more of a punkier edge, a harder edge on the sound, and this one, it has that. One thing I did notice early on was the excessive use of the word fuck.
Yeah, this has the most cussing I've ever heard on any fucking Green Day CD.
Yeah, I mean, he's not using it in an Offspring way. Dance fucker dance.
Kill the fucking DJ. Like,
Kill the fucking DJ. Actually, that's a song, if you read it right, from what I gather, it's about religion.
It's a song about religion?
Yeah, and he's saying, pretty much kill the guy telling you, or preaching to you. He's talking shit.
Well, that could be even bigger than religion.
And, yeah, see, that's...
That could be the new world order.
Yeah, in a way, that's what I take from it. Most people would think, oh, kill the DJ because he's playing shitty music.
Yeah, true that. Yeah, kill the DJ because that's all that's on the radio now, DJ guys.
That's their most different song on this entire album.
Yeah, it's funky and it's dancey, but it doesn't suck.
It sounds like the least funky Chili Pepper song.
I was reading on some damn news app I have. It was like, what is it? Green Day go disco for their next track, and I'm like, oh no! Don't let it be bumping in my trunk.
They were calling it their dance song.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Not disco,
really,
dance.
Yeah, not really a dance song.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool blend of different things. It's funky and it's dancey, but oh man. But the rest of it, it's closer to.
One thing I do gotta say, Carpe Diem.
That's a tight song, ain't it? That's
Carpe Diem. It has parts in there like David Bowie, but the main riff.
Yeah, that's the one. The American Idiot
They've
riff.
used that riff so many times. It's like when you're writing a song.
Nobody in the studio said, "Hey, didn't we do this riff before?"
And especially on the last album, they did it on Before the Lobotomy. On that track.
God.
It started out with this little plucking acoustic part, singing, and then it cuts in.
They had one extra note to make it different, which is the one that sounds like.
This one would be like da 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 da, and then there's parts in Carpe Diem that remind me of Suffocate from one of their B-side albums. Suffocate, suffocate, suffocate. Well, okay. Stay the Night. Stay the Night's an okay song. It's more of a ballad about a one-night stand. Or not really a one-night stand, just a relationship you want to continue having just to get laid. In a way, that's what it... I mean, I do... This one line that stuck up with me, I don't see the point if you have to go home.
I like Troublemaker because it sounds like the B-52s.
It does. Hey! I want to get next to you! Hey! I like your BMW!
I like...
I mean...
Fred Schneider in a Green Day song. Let's get down!
Feel For You is definitely going back to Dookie.
Yeah, true that.
Because, I mean,
true that.
Yes, most people when they hear it on their first listen will probably be, or take that it's a love song. No,
you know,
it's a wet dream song. What is that? He said, I had a dream that I kissed your lips, that it felt so true, and I woke up as a nervous wreck.
I was all by myself.
Yeah, it's a song, it's Longview. It's a smarter Longview.
What is this? This album, to sum this up, really, this could be the Green Day album released in an alternate universe where Warning and the American Idiot and 21st Century Breakdown never happened.
This could be the follow-up to Nimrod.
Yeah, it definitely could be.
Because it has that...
It's got the edge. The edge is back.
It's got that in-your-face sound that Dookie had and that Green Day was always known for.
And not that they were, like, really in your face,
Just
you know.
listen to the first track on Dookie. The first track on Dookie. When
you're a young-ass kid in the 90s, you know, and you're the closest thing is the radio punk music. These guys are pretty fucking cool.
And now
you can't hate on Green Day.
What is it? Sweet 16 is more like a it's more like a song where a dude is looking back on his life and reminiscing about his Sweet 16 girlfriend.
I sure miss being 16 again. Oh
yeah,
my god.
Being 16 was awesome.
Fucking rules. Yeah, I will never.
Yeah.
I can never see myself writing that
one
kind
track
of song.
I can kind of go without. 'Cause, you know,
unless you really miss being 16.
Rusty James is a good song.
Yeah, that's tight as hell.
That's like one of the better songs on the album. I don't really have much to say for it other than it's really good. Oh Love.
Yeah, Oh Love is...
It sounds like The Clash. There's a lyric in there where they kind of, I don't know, in a way, paid respects to The Who. The Who song was called Love Reign Over Me. And there's a line in this song where he says, Love, Won't You Reign Over Me.
Nah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think that should have been the first single.
It kind of works, but it being the first single, it's fucking awesome that it's the last track. Because you heard it for like 2.5 months before the album comes out. It's on the last track. It serves perfectly to end it because you don't want to hear that song the first track, second track, third.
I can't stand it when like every single are like the first 5 tracks on the album.
Yeah. But that works. The one thing I did like about the sound is it wasn't.
It has a very unpolished.
His vocals are the best on this that I've ever heard. He does some falsetto work that he's never done, and coming back into his normal thing. And then he started screaming again. He's got some lines on there where he's screaming. He's shown out with his vocal work on this, and Trey Cool and Mike Dirnt have too. They've shown out with their playing. Like I haven't heard Mike Dirnt shine since Nimrod or Warning, and those he didn't really shine on those either. But
they do jam out harder than they have in a long time on it.
Yeah, it's about time. Oh, I do appreciate the nostalgic sound of Clash and The Who and other old school punk bands. This album,
the B-52s.
B-50 fucking twos.
I'm a troublemaker.
It's better than The Offspring.
Got me a car, it's as big as a whale.
It's about to set sail.
Yeah, so I'm pretty much done.
Go out and buy the album.
Yeah, it's worth checking out. It's definitely.
If you hated Green Day because the only song you like is fucking Basket Case, buy Dookie 2.
Yeah, Dookie
Actually,
2.
Dookie 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, hell to the
It's part of a trilogy.
Part 2, we'll have the reviews of them coming up.
Part 2 comes out November 13th or 14th.
Really?
Yes.
Alright. And then when's the third one?
December 11th.
Hell to the yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, so next. Fucking Mumford & Sons Babel.
Mumford & Sons Babel.
Babel?
Babel.
Babel?
He says Babel in the song.
Babel? He says Babel in the song?
Yeah.
He's a bleeding Brit.
The one thing I don't like about the artwork is cool. It's kind of like the same picture as the last album.
Is it really?
In a way, the whole layout, the font, everything is pretty much the same from the last one, except they were in one of the shops behind the window.
Okay, so I don't know much about. I don't watch TV. I don't listen to the radio. I like to dive in and find what I like. And so I don't know what the buzz on Mumford & Sons is. I don't know if they're universally hated or if they're universally loved or...
They're adored.
They're adored, like...
I mean, their first album, Sigh No More, is still like number 3 or 4 on the Billboard charts for over 2 years. And this album just come out, it's above it, but the first album is still there. That shows a lot. And that shows a lot that the musical public, their minds are changing. Please let us hear something different.
Yes.
Like this. I heard it on VH1 when they still played music videos, but this was like 4 in the morning on a Sunday, and I'm like half in and out, and they're advertising it like the artist you ought to know or some shit, and they played this one song, and I heard these banjos and stomp percussions, bah, 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 bah. It woke me up, and I started having to pay attention, and I was wanting to hear more from this band, and it was like another year before I actually picked up the album. But I could listen to that album front to back without skipping any tracks. This one too.
Yeah, it's when these guys first told me about Mumford & Sons a couple years ago, and I checked them out, and it didn't do much for me. I dug the southernness, but it was a little. Well, let's see how these guys progress. But this one,
it's very swampy.
Has impressed me. I like just about everything on here except his voice.
I kind of like his voice. There are some things that he does that I don't like.
Yeah, see, that's really what it is. Like,
the one, I don't really listen to Mumford & Sons for the singer. It's the music
that
draws me
the
in.
music kicks ass. These fucking guys take... It's not like your freaking regular Kissin' 99 country bullshit.
Yeah.
This, to tell you the truth, sounded like sort of a southern version of what Flogging Molly does for Irish stuff now. It's like, it's very grown up a little. I mean, I don't know. It fucking rocks. It doesn't make you go, oh, country. Ugh.
Yeah, it's not Lady Antebellum.
Yeah, it's not that crap. This is... He sounds like, if you gotta listen closely, he sounds like Jack Black on a couple of these songs. He's got a Jack Blackiness to his voice.
Yeah.
The Babel, or Babel, the Babel song, it reminded me a lot of the Ballad of Rage Cage, or whatever the fuck, off of the new Tenacious D.
Hollywood Jack and the Rage
Yeah,
Cage.
that song. But other than that, like... Now, my only problem with the dude's voice is he'll say his words a certain way. He's almost forcing it to sound not smooth, but he's almost forcing some emotion in there, and it kind of gets aggravated. Like, instead of just saying hard, it will be like, hard. It's like, oh, it's irritating as hell. It's like, oh, shut up, dude. Say it right.
What was that one song? Let me see. Hopeless Wanderer. Hold me fast.
Yeah, that's what the fuck.
Hold me fast.
Hold me fast.
It just doesn't sound right when he's saying it. I love the song, but that one part takes me out of the song. It sounds like he's saying, hold me fart, hold me fart,
hold me fault,
hold me fault.
Oh!
But it's a good song.
Yeah, it's a rockin' fucking CD. There's... if you don't like them, don't like them. I don't like them that much. I would rather listen to Strawfoot, Hack and Sawboys, Hank fucking 3, Poor Old, what is it, Them Poor Bastards or Poor Old Bastards?
The one thing I do like about Mumford & Sons that gives them more of a unique style than others is the song starts off very quiet, and each measure it builds and builds and builds to this loud ass song to where there's 100 things going on at once that sound amazing together.
And I love how there's not really a drummer. It's like you said, it's stomp, it's percussion.
It's all stomp percussion. That's all it is.
It's got a bar feel to it. That's not redneck mud bar. It's like a fucking cool chill bar.
There may be a few tracks on this album that they used a real drummer, but he's not.
Yeah, it's not like no.
That kind of beat wouldn't really work with Mumford & Sons. But all in all, this is a good album. I was pissed off when I bought it because I did buy the deluxe edition. I had the deluxe edition in my hand because I remember it being cardboard, but it was in one of those
big old plastic
things that you'd see at record stores. I put it on the counter. I got it the day. These both came out on the same day, so I got Mumford & Sons with the Green Day. I put it on the counter, bring it home, and then one of my buddies tells me that there's a special edition out with 3 extra tracks, and I'm like, don't have. There's nothing special about this. I didn't think there was anything special about it. Then I go to Target that night with one of my other buddies and pick up the Avengers movie, and there I see it. $1 more than what I spent on this.
Avengers is on DVD already?
Yeah.
Jesus God. Like,
Yeah.
that came out yesterday.
No, it came out in like May.
God, what, May?
Yeah. Me and Tim and Joey saw it in June.
Jesus. May?
Actually, I want to say we saw it. Yeah, we saw it in June, and then we saw Spider-Man.
No.
We hated Spider-Man. But yeah, I did. They handed me. They didn't. Instead of taking the CD out of the plastic, they just handed me this under the counter.
Yeah, so they
And I
gave
didn't
him
notice.
the wrong one.
I didn't notice.
I'd
They
be like,
saved me-
bitch, mine was in cardboard.
Yeah, it would have been much better, but I mean, one of those songs was a cover song too. But all in all, you're a Mumford and Sons fan, buy this album. If you don't have the first one, I highly recommend this special edition for it because it has a extra disc with the entire album live, plus
Sweet.
bonus tracks. It may be $10 more, but it's in this sweet
$10 more.
Yeah, but it comes with an extra disc of a full like concert, and it's in like this hardback book cover cardboard case.
It's alright.
That's what you get your money's worth. Mumford and Sons, buy it if you enjoy it. If you enjoy the radio songs, you'll be surprised what.
Do they play them on the radio?
Yes. The radio song on this album is I Will Wait. The radio song on the first one was The Cave and Little Lion Man.
Little Lion Man.
Little Lion Man.
Little Lion Man.
But if you like your Mumford and Sons, you should buy this album.
Yeah, it's totally worth it. I don't know. Let me see the case. I gotta look at the... Here's something I gotta complain about, damn it. Alright. You got a lot of stuff to look at here. A fucking horse and just shit everywhere. Alright, now, it's the same picture. They're all sitting there. The fucking horse is still there.
There's nothing.
Yeah! There's nothing in here. Except
It's just like the last
cursive
album.
writing.
I wasn't expecting anything because it's just like the last one.
Pictures of the band on stage. Oh, come on.
Like, here's one thing that really pissed me off about Black Keys' last album. They had lyrics for Brothers, and then El Camino comes out. It has a picture of a van on the cover. It's called El Camino.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. And then you open up the lyric book, every fucking page is a goddamn van. No lyrics, no liner notes, no who wrote this, who produced this, no executive producer, no nothing. No copyrights, it's pictures of vans. That's it.
For the van enthusiast.
Yeah, and it folds out like that, and there's another one like that. So your
Vans!
your whole album is like this. Van, 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 and then you have a lyric book full of more vans.
Oh my god. Vans.
If you like Black Keys, don't buy El Camino.
Really?
El Camino was very disappointing. Was very, very disappointing, and it's just I started realizing how dumb that guy writes. His lyrics are so stupid. Like, there's one line he says, "Can't feel drugs I took." Oh, here's a very good example. The song Sinister Kid on Brothers, he said, something like, "Kid's got a knife," or, "Oh, God damn it, it's bugging the shit out of me. I got a wicked mind and my blade is sharp." A bad combination in the dark.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
God.
That. The song is cool. I hate that guy's lyrics.
So, anything else on Mumford and Sons? Yeah.
Well, the only thing that I know, if it only be one damn thing, I sure know how to make this guitar sing.